Montane first unveiled their Pac Plus jacket a couple of years ago now, and it subsequently went on to be a hugely popular jacket. Here at Outdoors Magic, our gear testers have all been very impressed by it. And now there's a new version on the block, one they've called the Pac Plus XT. The crux of it? Well, it brings technical outdoor performance, but at a much lower environmental footprint. And for that reason, we've deemed it worthy of inclusion in our green gear guide for 2021 and 2022. So let's dive in and go through what you can expect from it. First up, a word on the fit. So you can see me wearing a size medium out in Snowdonia. I'm 5'10", weigh about 10.5 stone, and I always find a size medium is right for me. This one certainly fits. I think the cut's actually ideal for me. It's just what I'd want from a jacket. Montane have gone for their active mountain fit, which is slightly slimmer than their more standard mountain fit, with the idea being to cut down on weight and bulk, and to make this something to move fast and light in. There's a nice bit of length to the arms, so your wrists will stay covered when you're reaching up for a hold when scrambling or climbing. Similarly, the back is also cut slightly long, so the fabric won't end up pulling up and out of a climbing harness. It has a very light feel to it. It's 375 grams for a medium, which although not the lightest, is still pretty decent. And as the name suggests, you can expect it to be very packable. You can actually roll and scrunch this up to about the size of a beer can. And that brings me on to the materials. This thing uses Gore-Tex Pac Plus waterproofing, a 2.5 layer system that I rate very highly. In fact, I managed to set a 500-mile FKT a couple of months ago, and I was pretty much wearing Pac Plus non-stop throughout the whole thing. From my experience, this fabric brings excellent wet weather protection, top-notch breathability, and a really impressive drying time, and it's comfortable against the skin too. I've happily worn this just with a t-shirt underneath. And there's a reliable level of durability too, by the way. You don't need to worry about wearing a heavy backpack with this, and you don't need to be too nervous when pushing through branches or reaching over rough rock. Then there are the green aspects as well. The 40D face fabric used for this waterproof system, that's the bulk of the materials here, is made from 100% recycled materials. That's something that can't be said for the previous version of this jacket. Details include pit zip ventilation with two-way zips, a two-way main zip as well, again making it a convenient jacket for use with a harness. There's an extra chest pocket that's the perfect size for a large smartphone, GPS device or radio, and then there are huge hand pockets, each big enough for an OS map and designed so that they can be accessed when you're wearing a harness or a backpack with a hip belt. Oh, and these pockets are mesh lined as well, so they actually double up as an option for extra ventilation too. In keeping with the overall climber friendliness, the hood is designed so that it can be worn over a climbing helmet. It's got a slight card stiffened peak, three-way adjustment, and it can be rolled up if you want to keep it out of the way. Got Velcro cuffs, adjustment at the hem, and then glove-friendly zipper tabs throughout. Then there's one final detail I like, which is the little popper at the base of the zip, and that adds another option for extra ventilation. Well, I hope you found that run through all helpful then. At first glance, it comes across as a simple jacket, but actually there are loads of useful little details. It's very well thought through. And like I said, it boasts some excellent fabric. If you've got any questions about the Montane Pac Plus XT, just fire them down below in the comments. I'd be happy to help. Do hit that like and subscribe button if you're feeling generous too. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you next time.